The Biafra Republic government in exile Burgi, led by Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, has issued a detailed response to the recent call by the Nigerian army for intervention from Amnesty International and the International Criminal Court (ICC). The BRGIA has raised significant concerns about the timing of this request, suggesting that it may be more than just a matter of insecurity in the southeast. According to the Burgi, the Nigerian government's sudden plea to these international bodies coincides with a growing wave of international support for the Biafran cause. One particular event stands out: a series of meetings between BRGIA officials and senior US representatives. Notably, BRGIA Finance Minister Ogichukwu Kere and Director of Foreign Affairs in the USA, Ohanaeze, have met with high-ranking US government officials, including a second historic meeting with the Speaker of the US House of Representatives, Congressman Mike Johnson. This meeting, following an earlier discussion on September 11, 2024, represents a significant diplomatic step for Biafra. It is unprecedented for the BRGIA to have this level of access to such a powerful figure, as Speaker Johnson is second in line to the US presidency after the Vice President. During the meeting, Ministers Kere and Ohanaeze presented Speaker Johnson with the BRGIA Charter and a symbolic Biafra pin, which he proudly accepted.
The BRGIA believes that these diplomatic engagements may be causing concern within the Nigerian government, prompting it to seek the intervention of international bodies like Amnesty International and the ICC. The timing of this appeal raises questions: why now? Could it be a direct response to the possibility that the US might formally recognize Biafra as a legitimate entity? Many observers note that the Nigerian army's request to Amnesty International, a human rights watchdog, might be viewed as a public relations move aimed at undermining the growing international support for Biafra. However, this strategy could backfire, as Amnesty International has documented a long history of human rights violations committed by the Nigerian army. By bringing the ICC into the equation, the BRGIA hopes that the focus will shift to the Nigerian army's abuses rather than the Biafran liberation movement. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's government is urging the US and other international bodies to hold the Nigerian army accountable for its actions and to investigate the rights violations suffered by Biafrans under Nigerian rule. The BRGIA maintains that their pursuit of independence is lawful and aligned with the principles of the UN Charter on the right to self-determination.
In other news, the Biafra Republic government in exile has extended an open invitation to political elites from the southeast to attend its upcoming Declaration of Biafra Liberation Convention (DRIBC 2024), scheduled for November 29 to December 3, 2024 in Lahti, Finland. This historic event is expected to mark a turning point in the Biafran struggle for independence. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, in a statement released on his official X handle, formerly Twitter, expressed optimism about the convention, stating that it will solidify the restoration of Biafra's liberation. According to Ekpa, the convention will be a major step toward achieving the long-held dream of an independent Biafran state, free from the oppression and marginalization experienced under Nigerian rule. Ekpa highlighted the decades of injustice faced by Biafrans, including systemic violations of their rights and a lack of political and economic equity within Nigeria. He emphasized that the Biafra Liberation Convention will offer a platform for Biafrans to unite and move closer to actualizing their independence. He further stated, "On behalf of the Biafra government BRGIA, we are happy to invite you as a Biafran to the Declaration of the Restoration of Independence of Biafra Convention (DRIBC 2024), as all arrangements have been made by the Biafra government for participants that would join the event. The steps we are taking for the actualization of our independent state are in line with international law on human rights and self-determination. We are eager to welcome Biafrans from all walks of life as delegates at this landmark event in Finland. This convention aims to bring together Biafrans from the southeast and across the diaspora to unify their efforts toward independence. The BRGIA believes that this event will mark the beginning of a new chapter in the Biafran movement as they seek global recognition for their cause."
The Prime Minister also warned the politicians in Biafraland that they had a choice: to remain in the land or to leave. A choice for a better future and a better system, or a choice for perpetual damage. a choice to be part of this history, or a choice to be the enemy of history. All these choices are before you today. If they thought Simon Ekpa entered the Biafra struggle like others, they should look around. He's not the same. He warned that he came prepared from birth for the freedom of the Biafran people.
I, Mr. Paradebi Okokondem, I thank God Almighty for the favor He has bestowed on Biafrans, for the favor He has bestowed on our leader, Martin Lambert, Simon Ekpa, and other truly Biafran agitators. You see, it's the lost deal, and it is marvelous in our eyes. It is not the lost deal and unbelievable to Nigerians. International recognition is by the grace of God. International recognition is the handwork of God. International recognition is someone Ekpa give a tool in the hand of God to go to nations and present Biafran issue. And you will know that Biafra government in exile have spent much in campaigning, in announcements, in getting lobbies to lobby on behalf of Biafra. And this will show you that the lobbies that are lobbying for Biafrans, whether black or white, they are doing their job perfectly. Without the effort of the lobbies, so many nations could not have recognized Biafra. I'm telling you honestly. And I thank God Almighty, who give Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and the Biafra government in exile and the cabinet to come with the idea of getting lobbies who will speak on behalf of Biafra to the favor of Biafrans. And it's very successful. And this is why UN is on the side of Biafra, Finland on the side of Biafra, America on the side of Biafra. In short, almost all the whole EU are on the side of Biafra. British, everybody will not love you, everyone will not hate you. British is everyone who don't love you, everyone will not hate you.
But Mazi, where is the funding coming from?
The fund,
yes.
The food the Israelites eat 40 years in wilderness, where is it coming from? The fund is coming from God Almighty, who owns all properties of this world. And how is it coming from Him? He touched the heart of people. God Almighty touched the heart of people to donate. If you go in a book of Numbers, that I have forget the chapter, the book of Numbers in Bible, God told Moses, build a tabernacle. And Moses said, I don't have need to build a tabernacle. He said, I have put the resources in the hand of the people. Make announcement. Whosoever is willing, let him give for the building of God's tabernacle. And forget about the workmen. I have given so people a word, talent of act and craft. They will do. When Moses did that announcement, people donate and come and Moses get and Aaron get excess material to build the tabernacle. Then Moses do announcement that is enough, that everybody should hold, and people still rushing to give because God has put in the word into their hand and put it into their heart to donate. This is what happened to Biafra. And when we talk, when it comes to the building of tabernacle, maybe Moses mentioned we need workmen who can people, every type of artisans came out and they build the tabernacle.
So, Mazi, what you're saying is that the Biafra struggle is a tabernacle.
It's a tabernacle because Biafra is a God nation. Biafra is a God nation. This is why if you come there, majority of us are Christians, followed by Judaism and traditionals. And all of us focus in heaven, calling God in heaven, not God on earth.
So, is Nigeria not a God nation?
I'm not saying that they are not a godly nation, but look at what is happening. Upon all the whole prayer, pray Nigeria, pray Nigeria. Look at what is happening in Nigeria.
So, are you not saying that the same thing will happen when Biafra eventually comes?
If Biafra, as Biafra is going to be, I'm telling you, there will be no terrorists in Biafra. There will be no Fulani herdsmen in Biafra. I'm telling you honestly, there will be no burning of churches, killing of Christians in Biafra. It will not be.
Okay, now, Mazi, away from that, the Nigerian government just said the new terrorist group has emerged in Nigeria again. What can you say about that?
Who should be terrorist groups?
Like, new terrorist group, Lakwase, that Lakwasa. They said their base is in Sokoto and Zamfara.
Okay, this terrorist group, Sokoto in Zamfara. Any group coming up from north, they say it's terrorist. No. I don't believe that. Okay, when I see it.
The government said that group is a terrorist. That was what the defense Ekpa said, as consider them as terrorists. Yes.
So defense headquarters or Nigerian government can prescribe any group in north as a terrorist group.
Why?
Can they do that?
They've done that now.
How can they do that? Do you believe it? No. Water is getting above their neck, trying to reach their mouth now. This is why they are crying. Because the bull they have nurtured is now overpowering them. That's why they are crying. It's now overpowering them.
So are you saying indirectly this issue of insurgency, there are some element of top government
officials in need, not only top government officials, top men in the north. I'm not saying all of them, but there are some top men in the north that are official, that their hand is need. That is why they are out of law. That is why they are untouchable. Now, if terrorist group have marched in the north, as I'm hearing it now, and they have already described IPOB. Nigerian government have already described IPOB terrorist group. Excuse me, it remains the West to have their own terrorist group, which means Nigeria is no more. Because if terrorist group now will start their own, Nigeria is no more. Because the terrorist group in Biafra, the label IPOB a terrorist group causing mayhem in Biafra. Now they are fighting for Biafra to separate in Nigeria. And another terrorist group march in the north, Zamfara and Sokoto, which will be fighting for Arewa to separate from Nigeria. So it means that it's only Oduduwa will remain Nigeria. This will show you that if care is not taken in this tinubu regime to your own tent, Israel, it will happen. If there be any terrorist group now march from north, mainly Sokoto and Zamfara, then it remain Katsina. Then I am telling you honestly, if they take the time, they will attend to all Israel in the present eye of tinubu. Does it mean that only the Yorubas or Duduwa will remain Nigeria? Automatically, what now the kind of said they have come to reality that if instead of Nigeria not to be, instead of Biafra not to be, let Nigeria disintegrate finally. Instead of Biafra not to be, let Nigeria disintegrate completely, which is what we are seeing now. Terrorists here, terrorists there. Now, if a group in North can be back terrorists, oh boy, tomorrow, make it the people your Biafra must go back. The people your Biafra must go back. This time around, not Ghana must go. This time Biafra must go. We are going.
This time around, please, Biafra must go.
Biafra must go, and we are going. We have already gone because Tinubu government cannot be able to resist another group in the north that they will attack the terrorists. Well, they have attacked Biafra terrorists now. Can they fight Biafra terrorists and fight Arewa terrorists and still be Nigeria? This will show you, like regional government that Tinubu government is trying to make Arewa kick against it, Biafra kick against it.
But that regional government won't pay the Igbos.
If it will pay, if it will pay the Biafrans, Biafra could not have go against it.
Okay, now see. Now, why won't it pay you?
He cannot pay us because we are Biafra, we are not Nigeria. Like, he cannot carry Nigerian regional government to impose on Biafrans.
Is it not the same, the Igbo man that was saying over, that will be the prime minister there?
You said?
It's still an Igbo man that will be prime minister in the eastern region.
In the Biafra land.
I said it's still an Igbo man that will become a prime minister in the eastern region.
Okay, the regional government tinubu is calling for,
Yes.
is it that every region will have their prime minister?
Yes, sir.
No, that's not what it means. Regional government is calling, is for easy way for him to trap the mineral resources from Biafra, to divide the Igbos, as they call us Southeast Igbos only, to cut some Igbos part again, from Abia and some part of Imo State, to cut them off again because of oil and gas in that place, and to transport them to Morocco, from Morocco to Europe, and supporting the money into his purse, because everybody in the presidency now, since oil and gas is there, we are there to make his own pocket. This is why recently every head of state or president is becoming the minister of petroleum and gas, starting from Abacha regime to Obasanjo regime, until it's only Jonathan have separate minister of petroleum, Buhari minister of petroleum, Tinubu minister of petroleum, head of state become a ministerial petroleum holder. This the type of regional government they want. The regional government, Tinubu will be the head, Nigeria president, controlling oil and gas in Biafra land in the name of regional government.
Welcome to Wonderful Podcast. Ekpa has released a new constitution for the Ndigbos and ahead of the Biafra declaration. Some persons have come out to say Ekpa shouldn't have released such names. Ekpa shouldn't have done that. If he has not done that, then he will not do it. If Ekpa has not released the names and he has set up roadmaps for the Biafra struggle, then tell me who will not do it? Is it the Igbo leaders who have abandoned the struggle? Is it the same people who don't mean well for the Biafra agitation and for the Biafra struggle? The man Ekpa is making waves. The man Ekpa is really achieving the purpose. The man Ekpa is really putting no stone untouched. For the Ohanaeze Ndigbos who have come out to say that Ekpa should never be trusted and Ekpa can never be trusted. What a shame. What a shame. You cannot feel that the fact you've betrayed your people, the same person will do that again. Ekpa has proven to be a champion. What you cannot do is doing it for you. And you claim that you claim you are not in support of one Nigeria. Then if you are not in support of one Nigeria, why can't you work with Ekpa to achieve the Biafran declaration and agitation? Rather, you put way on how to stab the Biafran struggle and how to make sure that the struggle does not come alive. Yet, the Chukwu Okike Abiamo has now disgraced you for the second time. Despite all plans put by the Ohanaeze Ndigbo and by the Nigerian government to stop the Biafra declaration, Mazi Ekpa is pushing everything hard to make sure that the struggle comes alive. He's pushing everything so hard that this one Nigeria would never stand during his era. My question is, what has one Nigeria paved way for the Ohanaeze Ndigbo? The one Nigeria of lies, the one Nigeria of propaganda, the one Nigeria that has not seen anything good in the Biafran struggle. This is the same one Nigeria that has not seen anything good in the life of the Igbo man. This is one Nigeria that have put an end to the Igbo presidency. This is the one Nigeria that has deprived the Igbo of better things. And rather, a man has come out to say, I will make sure that my people will never be slaves. If the Ohanaeze Ndigbo feels they can be slave. Let them continue to be slave in one Nigeria. But for people who believe they are tired of the system, they want to leave the system, let them join hands with Ekpa and work to make sure that the Biafra of their dream is being actualized, that the Biafra of their dream becomes a reality. And for the likes of the Ohanaeze Ndigos who feels they can wait and become slaves to the Fulani masters, let them continue being slaves in their own country. What an arrant nonsense. The same Ohanaeze Ndigbo have reached out to the president to stop the Biafra declaration. But God in his infinite mercy has been more than this set of people who has put everything to make sure that the struggle does not hold. And the Biafra declaration would never be a success. But here we are today, December 2nd is just around the corner, and between the twinkling of an eye, man Simon Ekpa would declare a new state of Biafra, and he has given the rules and the constitution in which will guide every Biafran man when the time comes. So my advice is for the Ohanaeze Ndigbo, if they are not ready, then let them go. If they are not serious, then let them be, and allow those who are ready for the struggle to be part of the struggle. Thank you. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more wonderful podcasts. Thanks so much.